Hello, Potato. We are out again at the Grounds in Placer County in Roseville, California. But we're not here today for SAC Anime or Anime Roseville or even Brickpalooza. We're here for the 85th annual Placer County Fair. Now, looking online, I couldn't find any restrictions about requiring clear bags like the Sacramento County Fair did, but we do have a bag check here that we do need to navigate before we can head on in. So I guess we should go and do that first, and then we will go inside, see if there's any interesting food, and what else is going on here at the 85th annual Placer County Fair. Let's head on in. Okay, well, this could potentially pose a problem because they didn't have this information online. But, well, let me go through and see what there is to do. Well, the good news is that the sign saying you weren't allowed to have large bags was apparently not applicable. My bag, though I would generally consider it to be kind of large, was fine. So we are now in the fairgrounds. And of course, it's going to look a little different than it does for Brickpalooza or the anime shows, because we actually have like rides and stuff. And I haven't been to the fair here since they built the Rob Bobble Wobble Hobgoblin Center there. So this used to be where the Midway was. Let's see, it looks like it's mostly over there, but maybe somewhat over there where the old Ticket Plaza used to be. So let's look around. I was wondering if they were going to do anything with the big building, because it is a county fair and therefore it isn't generally super large, but apparently there's some food and beverage vendors in there to check out, and some of the commercial vendors, which normally were in these two buildings. So yeah, it's going to be kind of like coming to a new fair, because I haven't been here since before the end of the world, since before that building was even built. So let's look around and see what there is to see. You have any pins or keychains? Doesn't look like it. They have big floppy hats though. Let's see, Placer County Fair. That's kind of cool. They have Dippin' Dots, ice cream of the future. So this is the Lila Vineyard Barn. This is like one of those structures that's been at the fairgrounds back when it was just the Placer County Fairground, before it became after the grounds and became all like cool and trendy. And they usually have a quilt in here that they're doing a raffle on. Looks like they also have some sauces this time too. So let's check this out. It's all beef themed, so if you are a vegetarian or a vegan, you may want to skip ahead a little bit.
Right here, they're 3 for $5.
So they're going to raffle this quilt off at the Auburn Fair. I believe that's probably the Gold Country Fair, which is in, I think it's usually September. So we're entering to win it, and we will let you know if we do. So this is the sort of thing that lets you know this is like still a fairly rural county. We have this the livestock office, which would be presumably for all of the livestock over here. But it also commemorates Roseville's railroad history. Roseville has like a very large train depot in the middle of it, and is historically known somewhat for its trains. So it's about dinner time. It says there is commercial vendors, food and beverage in here, and more family fun, entertainment, and more inside. So let's go check out what this place looks like when it's not full of booths selling anime stuff. Apparently it's the hub of commercial vendors. Well, one thing that's not here when it's full of anime people is there's tables and chairs. And then part of the answers. It actually looks fairly similar to when it's full of anime stuff. It's just not all anime stuff, but I do see one booth that's usually here for the anime show.
Little cake takers, the plate.
Maybe make that 2 booths. Or maybe make that 3 booths. Oh, look, they have the Warner Brothers and their sister Dot.
Mom's money.
Looks like they're having some sort of a cornhole competition, or at least they're set up for one in there. That's, I think, very county fairish, isn't it? So the booth selling freeze-dried candy. That's potentially something interesting. Also, a WD-40 candle. Oh no, they're like travel mugs. Okay, that's not actually any less weird.
All the people.
No, those are the wild berries.
Okay, we picked from the Ice Cold Candy Company some freeze-dried Skittles made in Yuba City. So let's open it up and give them a try. As you can see, apparently when they freeze-dry Skittles, they kind of as you can see, when they freeze-dry Skittles, they kind of just explode. Let's try, I think the red was cherry, right? Let's try a cherry one. Well, they're not chewy anymore. Very, very light and crunchy. Interesting, not bad. Okay.
We're gonna say Skittles is the #1 choice.
Still tastes like a Skittle, but the texture is totally different. Definitely a first time I've tried something like this. Very interesting. Not bad. $5, but definitely worth trying once. All right, let's move on. Okay, there's actually a surprising amount of things that we've seen at the anime shows before.
Do you want the same pack or do you want different packs?
Or yeah, do you want different packs?
I mean, I suppose it stands to reason they are all like local vendors, so again, I guess it makes sense. So there wasn't too much in the way of food in here. It was the freeze-dried candy and ice cream. A number of booths selling like succulents and travel mugs, and then we have a bunch of, looks like a kind of kids activity things over here, which I'm a little too large to actually take advantage of. So while the deep fried, freeze-dried Skittles were interesting, it's not really a meal. So we do need to go find us something a little bit more substantive to eat. So I mean, it's interesting seeing in here without it all full of booze, but I don't know, not all that impressive after all. So yeah, let's go find something to eat.
Prizes by playing the new scavenger hunt while visiting the Placer County Fair. What a great way to see all that the fair has to offer. Join the hunt to find all 15 code words hidden in the checkpoints around the fair. You can play online at PlacerCountyFair.org/scavenger hunt or pick up a form right there at the information booth.
So we got Little Hottie's Mini Hot Donuts. Maybe have to give that a try. There's actually a place in the mall with that logo on it, but I'm not sure if we missed them, they've gone out of business already, or if they just haven't opened yet. But maybe we can give a preview of them if they're coming or not going, and try them tonight. Not that you can probably see it because the sun's like right over it, but we have multiple options for mini donuts here. That's we have an absolute deluge of mini donut options. So I suppose maybe at some point we will have to get some mini donuts. We got mini donuts in a bucket again. That was good from that different place at the Sacramento Fair. Maybe we'll get another bucket of donuts here, but still we need to find something dinner worthy, something with some substance, maybe some protein. Got Bacon Mania. We've got some sort of burger place here. They have loaded fries. Loaded fries are always a good thing. It's called On the Fry. And again, you probably can't see it very well because the sun is right behind it. And then we have the Army. They don't serve food at the Army. So we have multiple corn dog places. We've got Bacon Mania. We've got burgers and fries here. We've got a barbecue place. Not a ton of options. Like I said, I was hoping for something a little interesting, but well, we'll figure something out and then we'll try it. So we couldn't pick just one. So we each went to a different place. My wife went to On the Fry by Game Day Grill and got the Western Bacon Cheeseburger. I went to Bacon Mania and got the Barnyard Fries, which are, hold on, I have it written down here. So the Barnyard Fries have seasoned fries topped with mac and cheese, bacon-infused pulled pork, barbecue sauce, chipotle sour cream, and more bacon. So as is tradition, oh, and also got a frozen lemonade to drink. So as is tradition, I'm gonna have a bite of my wife's food before she gets to, so we can tell you what it's like. Looks pretty good, reasonably thick, got a nice like, big onion ring on there, cheese, bacon, some sauce. Give it a try. Not gonna take too big of a bite. Sauce is good. Patty's good and meaty. Bacon's nice. That's a pretty good burger. All right, now the really tricky one, trying a piece or a bite of the Barnyard Fries, where I'm trying to get like everything in it and not wear it and not get it all over the table. Indeed, just getting the fork out of the package is a struggle for me. So let's so we got bacon, we got pork, we got fries, we got mac and cheese, and we've got some chipotle sour cream. Have I got any mac and cheese there? I don't think I do. There we go. I think I'll bite of everything now. Let's give it a try. Quite nicely, I can actually taste the sour cream, which I figured is a little bit is there. I wouldn't have tasted very much. It's got just a little tiny bit of heat to it from the chipotle. The mac and cheese has good flavor. The fries are really kind of lost on the whole thing. But overall, it's definitely, I can't really taste much of the bacon either. The pork is a very dominant flavor. But the mac and cheese, the barbecue sauce, the chipotle come through. The bacon, honestly, kind of a little lost in all of this flavor here. And it's supposed to be bacon-infused pork, too. So let's try again. Getting more of the potato this time. But yeah, predominantly getting that pork flavor there. But it is good. Let's try some lemonade. Maybe I can speak better after I drink some of the frozen lemonade. I would have expected it to be sweeter. It's actually got a little bit of tartness to it, which I prefer. So yeah, all quite nice. Maybe nothing super, super weird, but all quite nice. Well, let's finish eating our lunch and then go walk around some more. Just in case you thought Jones Hall had changed, it's just still exhibits. Well, it's definitely not Brickpalooza. So we have a miniature version of the old Auburn firehouse. The actual real one is still standing, but of course it's not really a firehouse. I guess if we could approach it and press the button there, the little guy up there would probably ring the fire bell, but they had very wisely chosen to put a very unwelcoming fence around it, and probably signs that say "Do not touch." Or maybe not though. Maybe they'll say have watermelons on them. We have a display by the Roseville Rock Rollers. Variety of stone from oddly other states. You'd have thought from the Placer County Fair would have some stuff here from Placer County, but no, not so much. You got Nevada, Mexico, Montana, Oregon, some California, and there is the Gem Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Show here in August. So I mean, that's something to keep in our back pocket. We have arranged plants, largely succulents. I guess this is maybe why there's so many succulent booths in the vendors hall, which to be fair, I mean, it was like 2, but that is a lot of succulent booths for a county fair. Actually, I quite like this one. This one got first place as well. Just a nice little sort of Zen. My goodness, that guy just can't stop talking for 30 seconds, can he? I really like this one. That one's pretty impressive. Not in love with the gold container there, but that one's really nice. The picture frame is interesting. And then, of course, we have this little happy-looking fella right here. So it may not be Brickpalooza, but doesn't mean we don't have Lego. We do have some Lego here. I have to say though, the ones that are just like store-bought kits probably shouldn't be allowed to win prizes. I mean, I can go to the mall like tonight and buy that and put it together, and it's not. I'm not going to say there's not skill involved in putting together these bigger kits. There certainly is, but I mean, I feel like things like this little guy down here, or this gunboat, I guess it is, where it's self-designed, not a kit. I feel like these are. I mean, well, that did win first place, but I feel like that's worth more. We have a rather nice painting of a local, like, overcrossing in town, and it won first place as well. All sorts of different kinds of artwork here. We've got pictures. We've got some paintings in here. We've got a lot of looks like 4-H kind of stuff there. You know what we don't have in here that I don't see is plate arrangements. Or also, you know, from at the Sacramento County Fair, no wheelbarrow garden. Ooh, that's a trip. Won a whole bunch of awards too, and I would say it probably, it's even got 5 fingers. It is Halloween fun, apparently. I guess throw some lights in that. That could have a nice little Halloween thing with that. Well, I spoke too soon. Here's a place setting here. And then over here, we have a couple other ones. We've got a disposable, like a 49er tailgate themed one with all disposable stuff. And then we have, looks like Mommy's Sunday breakfast, hence the 4-pack of wine. And then over here we have a couple more. Somebody's gone more traditional and fancy. And then I feel like it says something about Placer County compared to Sacramento County, that they feel it's okay to leave the cookies out without putting fences around them, and trust that people will be smart enough to not eat them. Or maybe it's not smart. Maybe it's just mannered enough. And then we have one more table setting over here. She's gone very pink and won Best in Division. So congratulations. I don't see a name on there, but this is called I Love Pink. Okay, now here's the thing I would legitimately like to try. Coffee jelly.
You'll be in awe of the creativity on display. A big thank you to all the judges and exhibitors for making this year's fair such a success. Don't miss out on this celebration of count inside Jones Hall.
Of course, it wouldn't be a proper fair without some quilts. And then for no necessarily obvious reason, we have a bear that apparently is taking part in the Placer County Fair Rib Cook-Off. You know, bears aren't normally known for eating cooked ribs, but I suppose that they're not picky. Oh, and we do have one of the checkpoints for the scavenger hunt, which we're not doing, but it's checkpoint number 1. Apparently, game forms available at the information booth, or you can just play online with the QR code. But of course, you're watching this on a video probably after the fair has ended, so there wouldn't be much point in that. Now, would there? All right, so as I said before, we have like just a wealth of mini donuts to try here. Decided to try the one from Little Hotties, mostly because there's a Little Hotties that's either going in or just gone out of the mall, and thought I'd be interested to try it. Now, there's some discussion here as to whether or not Little Hotties means donuts are spicy or not. I don't think that's going to be the case, but we'll find out in a second here. I went ahead and got, instead of getting a bucket this time, I got the chocolate boat, which is 6 of the mini donuts and 2 scoops of Gunther's ice cream with chocolate drizzle. So the donuts do look a little different than the picture. The picture showed them being kind of like almost like crumb coated. These have a much more like fried dough kind of look, I feel like, than your average. They don't look as cakey, I think, as your average donut. They're more that slick, glossy kind of outside, but still pretty good. Let's try it, find out. At first, I mostly got the strong flavor of vanilla from the ice cream. But no, then I got that donut, that fried dough donut flavor. Not spicy. It's ice cream and donuts, and you know, you can't really go wrong with ice cream and donuts. But there are other ice creams to try as well. So I think we should probably go and try another kind of ice cream after we finish this off. So today I did try for the first time Gunther's ice cream. It's like I guess a reasonably famous, somewhat local brand. I've seen it on signs, but never actually tried it before. It was pretty good. It was with those Little Hotties. But I said there was one other kind of ice cream we had to try, and that is from Handel's. And we got this is the small mint chocolate chip. They also had large, which was more than this. And they're, I think, a chain of ice cream shops. I think there's one here in Roseville. I think a couple more in the Sacramento area. I don't know how big of a chain they are, though. But those at handelsicecream.com I could find out. But let's try their mint chip ice cream and see how that kind of stacks up to the texture and creaminess of the Gunther's. It's definitely very minty. Let's say it's a little, maybe a little creamier, a little looser than the Gunther's. Gunther's had almost like a thickness to it. This is almost like a little softer on the tongue. A little smoother maybe. Very minty, quite good. And then we got the cone on top, because even though it is actually still unseasonably cool, these things do still melt. All right, I think we should probably finish off our visit here to the fair by taking a look around the Midway, see if there's anything else interesting to look at, and then maybe call this trip a complete. You have to admire some of these fun houses in that they have no concept of any sort of continuity in art styles. We have no less than 4 separate art styles for our characters here on Crystal Lills. So it's truly a sight to build. And that's on the side. On this side, we have, looks like some more art styles, because I'm gonna say our gold miner there is not the same art style as the banjo guy over there. And yeah, we got like 4 more art styles over here. Also, I feel like chaps and short shorts, probably not the best gunfighting apparel, but I guess nothing's gonna stop a bullet, right? Somehow, I don't think the Ninja Turtles and the Sonic characters on there have been properly licensed. Also, I am totally unclear what Sonic has to do with New York, New York. Oh, there's the Ghostbuster logo there too. Also probably not licensed.
Mercer County 85th annual fair right tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Who here is 85? Anybody? Right back there. You look hot for 85. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a hottie 85 over here. All right, hey, if anybody wants to give me a snow cone, I will accept it. That's all I'm saying right now. All right, on the guitar, one for the ladies. Direct yourself like that. Suddenly you feel down. Look down. Just try your best. Try everything you can. Don't you worry what they tell themselves. Your own way. Come on, Eileen. It just takes some time to get a grip. Everything up and out. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. What? These are your kids? Wow, you got a hot mom. All right, we got a special, we're gonna do a sock puppet show right now. You got the sock? You don't have a sock. Oh, you got short socks, so do I. All right, we'll do this one then, we'll do this song. Sliding
here, come here. Do you need to name your fish? Come on up here. Come on, how many is there? We got 2 ladies and gentlemen, give it up on the left. One now on the right, give it up for Hall and Oates right here, ladies and gentlemen. Hall and Oates.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a picture for the 85th anniversary.
Everyone get together, come on up front. Not on stage.
Including Hall and Oates.
I like your enthusiasm though.
Hall and Oates.
Hall and Oates right here, giving up the fish right there. All right, now, everybody put your hands in the air.
It's been on our list for a long time.
Somebody scream! All right, you guys are on the picture for the 85th anniversary. You guys rock.
All right, so we've eaten a lot of food. We've seen music by the Wonder Bread 5 and a couple other instant musical acts whose names, unfortunately, I did not actually bother to get. We've looked at some crafts. We've looked at some okay commercial stuff, and we've checked out the Midway, which is, I think, about all you can really hope to do at a somewhat rural county fair. So I do thank you for joining us on this trip. I hope you found it all interesting and entertaining. If you did, go ahead, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.